Welcome, everyone, to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where they've been filing in since early this morning, ready to support their sturdy Golden Bears. The Golden Bears will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Right on the money. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. To the air on first down. It's complete. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Going right to work up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Snap it to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Breaks the tackle. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Finding open areas. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. It's caught downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. A first down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stevens. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It'll be a draw. Makes one man miss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
Not sure if they allow cocktails in the booth, fellas, but you know they're flowing inside that stadium in Jacksonville today. Florida and Georgia, and here is the latest. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a connection. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. And it was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him.
Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Pass. Now we're to 3rd and goal. You'd like to see this part of the field where you can exert some of that physicality, run the football. I know you're doing it. I know the field shrinks, but I'm going to be tougher than you, more physical than you, and I'm going to run the football down your throat.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, SMU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Calls it in. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Under fire. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Pressure coming, and he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right. right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try it over the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. It's caught. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fighting off the defender. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They want to run it left here. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The RPO, it's complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Snowed under by the defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Sweeney. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
Find some fresh air. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Golden Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Golden Bears are on the move.
And that's another 1st down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. The give to the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got the back in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Cal! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Sends it back in motion. They want to throw it. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a 2-point conversion attempt.
Cal, 15. SMU, 14.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. Flying out to the left. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown Mustangs. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Gets open down the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Going to sling it on second down. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Complete. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The snap sets up the throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to pass.
And with that incompletion, man.
They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation